Alright, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today's episode is gonna be on some leather work. It's raining, it's wet, our ryegrass is doing good, our cattle's doing good, so I'm just kind of don't have a whole lot outside stuff to show y'all. But what I want to do on this video is make a piece of leather to go on an armrest in a 2005 Chevrolet. In the very center, I'll show a picture of the console, but I've traced it out on a piece of paper. The center part is plastic in there, and every time I set my phone in there, it kind of slides and vibrates, scratch, or whatever. I don't like the way that is, so I thought what I'd do is I would get a piece of leather and we'll trace this out and maybe do some stamps around. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it just yet on design, and so we'll cut it out, see how it works out. I've readjusted the camera a little bit so you can kind of see where I'm at, but the first thing that I normally do is slightly wet the leather. This is a pretty dirty rag, but it was close by, so I just kind of put a good little coat on it. The reason I wet it, one is for stamping, but the scratch all, I'm watching my youngins out the window there playing in the mud. All right, we'll set that up. It's a little sandy on that rag, ain't worth it. I'll get another one. So get it somewhere where we like it. We'll grab us a scratch off. All right, Mike could see the trace. It is raining. Now, we'll cut it out. Okay, round it off. All right, before we get too carried away, this is the console. We're just gonna stick it. Let's see. Okay, I see. I thought I was going crazy, but what it is, this degree is tighter than this one. This is a bigger swoop in the back, and I had it traced out like that. See, I need to take a little bit more. There's my line. If you can see my line, I need to take more off, but I was scared. I said, no, something's not right. So I'd rather measure twice and cut. So I need to follow this line. That'll fit in these corners down here, like so. See, they're not quite. So let's go back to the cutting board. We're back here. We went outside to the truck, made sure that these edges fit good, and it fits real good. What I'm gonna do first, I've seen folks, we're probably not gonna do a whole lot of tooling. I may change my mind halfway through, but a lot of times we put painter's tape on the back side, and that is to help prevent stretching when you tool. A lot of you folks know that, so we're just gonna do that. I may tool some more, or I don't know yet. I'm still trying to decide the pattern I'm doing right now. And if y'all will, in the comments, let me know if y'all have done much or any leather work. Alright, now we're just gonna generously wet down this rat. I got a cleaner with chickens here. So I can probably, let's see what we're set at now. I'd say go down to a 1/2 inch. A little bit more, right about there. Okay, put that to the side. Oh, now we need, what I was thinking about doing is a diamond pattern. I think I'm gonna do that. Just gonna go from corner to corner. On both sides. Just move it down. This is going to be 1 inch. I think this is going to look really good. Okay, that's gonna be our border. Alright, what we're gonna do now is use our swivel knife. We're gonna go down each line. I always like to be able to pull that swivel knife towards me. I can see the blade a little better. Kind of pondering on what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bevel the edges on the outside here. They just kind of round things off, make things look nice. Sometimes I probably need to sharpen this thing. There we go, that was where it was supposed to work there. All right. Got some strings there we throw out. Okay, now the next deal I want to do is find a bevel. I've got around a bevel here. Thought I had a better one. This one's a little higher quality. Let me use that one. And what I want to do on this deal, I want to make it look like a giant basket weave. What I'm going to do, I'll show you, is we'll bevel to the inside of the diamond. I'll show you just right here. Alright, I beveled to the inside, so I want to go to the opposite one. I'm going to have to kind of turn it around now. And bevel to the inside of this one. Alright, so I beveled to the inside of both of those. Now whenever I'm going to go continue down this line right here, I beveled on this side. I'm going to jump over on this side. Now this side right here opposite, we're going to do the opposite. We'll just jump over one. We finished the lines going in this direction. Now, we're going to change it around. Well, I don't guess it really matters. I'm going to do it this way because it's easier. These lines are easier to get with the right hand. But what we're going to do, notice these bevels right here are in the inside and this one's to the inside. So we want to swap our bevel. We don't want one diamond to have all the bevels to the inside. This is wrong. We want to bevel these to the opposite side. See, this diamond here, or this diamond here, doesn't have inside bevels. It's all, so if it does not have inside bevels, which is anything inside this diamond cut, we want to go up here and do it to the inside. So for instance, this one here will go to the inside like such. So this diamond here is coming out from under because the bevel, this bevel is on the inside. So what I'm doing, I'm just using some little stretch marks like this. That's the grain of the, I'm just barely scratching it. Now don't bevel this side because we're gonna kind of make it look like the grain of the whatever it is coming out. Now we're gonna skip a square because that goes under, so to speak, comes up. Do this one kind of the same way. Try and keep them perpendicular with that line, but you don't have to. Sometimes less is more, I don't know. I'm just straight up playing it. Make it look kind of like wood grain, sort of. Alright, here's going to be kind of the finished product of what it looks like. Looks like a giant basket weave. Let's go see what it looks like in the truck. One last thing I'm doing is adding some Neat's foot oil. That actually kind of brought out those grains. So I get it real good. Soaked in there good. I like the way that looks. Okay, here's the before. And this is what it looked like in the after, sort of, so to speak. I'm gonna glue it down. I think that'll look real good. It's gonna be a tight fit, but I think I can make it work. That's what it's gonna look like. Right there. Well, we ended up putting it in there. It fit real good. We're gonna put some glue on the back. We took that painter's tape off, and we'll glue with this. We'll let it dry for a little bit from that oil, and plus it's raining outside, so I may do that tomorrow. But regardless, it worked out real good. It'll keep my phone or keys, cords, whatever from sliding on that plastic stuff, and that's kind of aggravating to me, especially our sunshades. It won't scratch my lenses up. But anyway, if y'all will, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit that thumbs up if you like the content. I know it's a little something different, but if you're ranching, cowboying, you might as well learn a little something about leather. I haven't, it's been a year since I brought out the old swivel knife and all that. So anyway, we appreciate it. We'll catch y'all on the next episode of Big South Ranch.